Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider clips the corner. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Throw to first in time. Here's Detroit's opening day lineup at Siggy. This team took a big step forward last year.
Yeah, especially after the All-Star break, dude. They had a .600 winning percentage down the stretch. Shocked the Astros in the wild card round.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. In the air, left field. Green going after it. Brings it in. And there's one away. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, dude. For a franchise that had previously never
get up, Frank Freeman. Get out, ball. Get up. Let's go. This person of the year, Oppo Taco.
At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year: a World Series title.
Welcome to the channel, Freddy. Bang, 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 bang.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Ibanez hauls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Oscar Hernandez, get up, ball. Keep carrying. Get out. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang. To Oscar Hernandez. Get on the channel. His first of the year.
Home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Bang, 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 bang.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
1 ball.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs. Out to short, McKinstry. Slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 rounds. Second inning set to go. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Right side, hard hit. 1 out in second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
1 ball.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 7, the designated
So now
hitter,
here's the
Colt
DH,
Keith.
Colt Keith. Left field, way back there. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's going to be Jake Rogers. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. In the air, center field. Edman in position. And that is that. here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. LA winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. Green.
Miguel Robles, get a ball, get out.
And that's going to bang against
Get 3.
the wall.
On your horse, Miguel.
Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out.
Got him.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Center fielder Parker Meadows.
2 down, base is empty, and the batter now, Parker Meadows. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 count.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. And now 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to the left, Ibanez sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge.
This one swung on and hit well.
Get Shohei, get out, ball. Let's go. The first Shohei Ohtani home run of the season.
And they tack one on
Bang,
the board.
bang,
It's
bang,
3-0.
bang.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a
The boys
home
are just
run.
waiting to get
They're
back to
having
the
a great
States.
time out there.
Bang, 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 bang.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and
1
got
ball,
all of it.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd.
Stop, honey.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And a base hit into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
Now
feel
batting,
any
left fielder,
vibration in your
Ryan
hands
Reed.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Game's
On the ground, right side. Rojas throws to first in time. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th. Bottom of the 4th. Muncy digs in. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
1 ball,
Good late
2
sink
strikes.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same
Now
side
batting,
thrower as the
the
hitter.
catcher,
I mean, that's just
Will
tough. You're
Smith.
looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. On the ground to short, McKinstry. Slings it across. Already 2 gone here in the
Now
home
batting,
4th.
the right fielder,
And up next for Los
Andy
Angeles, Andy Pages. Pitch in the dirt,
2 balls,
and the count
2
is 2
strikes.
and 2.
Yeah. Let me ask you real quick. Hold on a second.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Not close with that one. 2-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. No. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Swings and misses. The throw to first, and Betts is gone. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
right, we
for
go to the
Detroit,
top half of
Zach
inning number
McKinstry.
6. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at. Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Right fielder,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ball to strike. Next offering is outside.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And down on strikes. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting,
Here's Teoscar
left
Hernandez.
fielder,
He had a big
Teoscar
swing for these guys way back in the
Hernandez.
first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Well struck left field.
Okay, Oscar, get up again, sir. Keep carrying. Get the heck out of here. Let's go. His second of the game. To Oscar Hernandez.
Another homer. His second
Ball's
home run of the
crushed.
game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win
Yo,
probability
bang,
for sure.
bang, bang, bang.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit.
For Detroit.
Base is empty with 2
Number
away.
43.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. The 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Even. Top of inning number 7. Here's Riley Green. And he grounds one back up the middle. Rojas with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pajes makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So, welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
I appreciate that, my friend.
Swings and
Will
blasts to left
Smith
center.
put a ride
That's
into
back
it.
there.
Holy moly, that was a shot. His second of the year.
Circle the bases. It's 5-1.
Fifth of the
their
game.
5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Bang.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
At the plate, Andy Pajes. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Outside with a breaking ball. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herter getting loose as well.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual
Now
performance
batting,
you want to
second
flush. He just
baseman,
hasn't looked very
Miguel
comfortable up there. Just one of those
Rojas.
days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Torkelson. And that is the new inning getting started. And now the DH. Colt. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2-2.
1 out, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Gets off a throw, and he'll reach second with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter
Now
right
that
there.
is
When you
third
connect and
baseman,
it jumps off your bat
Ibanez.
like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great
Outside,
swing on.
that's ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side, and they put the tag on him for the out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Brant Herter into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Good job to fight that one off. One and two now. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the... All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. And a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. This one popped up. Freeman should have this one.
Good one, boy.
He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby.
I see you.